Hello my lovelies and welcome back to another episode of Makeup Mondays. I am Romina Bianca Ladolo and thank you so much for supporting me and just for clicking on this video to see what all of this is about. As you have seen in the title, today's video is all about medications instead of like a beauty tutorial or anything like that. So today is a little bit more of a chit chat video about some of the things that are going on right now with myself. Continue watching to see what's happening. So in today's video, what I'm going to start off with talking about is firstly Concerta, because this is what I have been taking first on my prescription list, okay? So Concerta for me has really helped me stay focused and that kind of thing, but obviously I'm not going to endorse taking anything that alters your state of mind or anything like that. I'm just saying the things that I'm using right now to help get me back on track and to help me just stay focused and doing the things that I need to do. This drug right here is something that for me, I'm thirsty. I don't have that much of an appetite anymore, so I have lost weight. I am drinking a lot of water. I do get headaches every now and then, and when I get really tired, I get a few tics. I've noticed that I start blinking a lot and I start like, it's weird, like I don't know how to explain it. Medication is not a route I like to go. I like to go a more holistic, natural approach to everything, and especially now I'm all about natural products, vegan and cruelty-free, friendly to the earth and the environment around us and to you. Also recyclable packaging. I think it's really important that we're using products that are recyclable and plastic free and that kind of thing. Now the second product that I'm using is Wacky Tan. I'm using this product over here and it's very scary. I'm not happy that I need to take this, and the reason why I'm making this video for you guys is so that you guys can see where I'm coming from. My skin has been something that I've been struggling with for a long time now. So I'm going to show you guys close up what my skin looks like currently. I get a lot of pimples in this region of my face, along my jawline predominantly. I get a few, maybe a little bit on my chin. I don't really get a lot on my upper lip unless I'm waxing, and then it just, you know, has a few issues. I get a few maybe in my eyebrows. I get a lot over here, and I thought it was just because of smoking or whatever it is, but it's not, because I still get them. Then I'll get just like a few on my forehead, or sometimes my whole forehead is bumpy and it drives me insane. So with my skin, I'm not used to it being like this. And nor is it anybody else. A lot of people are used to seeing my skin looking good, you know. I think the first time my skin was really bad was, there was one time I had a really bad skin breakout.
I don't know what is going on with my face right now.
And that was because of the Environ products that I was using at the time, and I mixed them with different products in between. When I say mix, I used Johnson's baby wipes on my face. And then I was drunk as hell. I needed to take off my makeup and I was like, I'm not gonna do the whole Environ thing. I'm just gonna use a face wipe. And the next day, oh, my skin was so bad. Was so bad. And I was in Malta trying to live my best life with the worst skin I'd ever had. And then when I went to India, my skin was flawless. My skin was perfect, more perfect than it had ever been. And I was like, this is amazing, you know. I was eating whatever I wanted. I ate dairy, I ate donuts for lunch, breakfast, whatever. I was smoking, drinking, you name it. Sweating with makeup on. Guys, when I say my skin looked amazing, like it really did. It was great. And I'll even just put a photo over here. Like, this is no makeup on, no nothing. And it's hard because now when I'm trying really hard to go more a vegan route, remove like meat, fish, trying to cut out dairy products completely. Obviously I cheat now and then because, you know, ice cream, period. We are one. We need to be together. One day it'll just be vegan ice cream, but for now, bar one, Rolo, you know, we're still in this thing together. Going from trying to be really super healthy now and then having the acne issues that I have has been really taxing on my soul. It's almost like you're trying so hard to do everything in your power that you can to be better, to have better skin, to make it right, and then it's still not getting better. Whereas when it was at its best, I didn't give a shit. I literally was like living my best life, eating what I wanted, doing what I wanted, like whatever, putting whatever into my body, and my skin being like, it's fine, you know. Like for me, I like trying to wrap my head around that logic of like what now is going on. I think the number one thing though is stress. Stress is it impacts you on such a different level. If you're depressed, if you're sad, you're worried about what's happening in your life, you worry about things, and you're not getting enough sunshine, not getting enough of that vitamin D, you don't have your community supporting you, you feel lost in the world. Like, it's so easy for hormones to be imbalanced and for you to be, like, your whole body to just shift and not know how to sort itself out. After watching Ethan Dolan's video, it was something that triggered me a while back. Like, as it came out, I watched it and I was like,
I've been putting it off watching Ethan Dolan's YouTube video on how he did his acne journey. Dude. I just watched it now, so 4 days after it was released. I didn't want to go see my grandmother today because I was so worried. I got overly critical and started squeezing pimples on my face. And then I was like, I can't have anyone see me like this. I look like shit. Oh. When Ethan was like, one day you'll overcome your insecurities, and like my nose was one of them for me. Like, just one of them. I have a ton of insecurities. But yeah, like I felt that. I felt that big time. This is the last video of my nasty ass pity party. Yeah, I just wanted to say I watched Dylan's video about the acne and like, hey Beats. I know what you mean. Unless you didn't want to see my nonna because I was scared she was gonna judge the shit out of me.
On that day specifically, my skin was so bad. I completely understood where he was coming from. I was somebody who also had flawless skin for a long time in my life. I never had any skin problems. The more natural you go, the better with everything in your life. Rule of thumb, natural is better. Now taking Roaccutane, firstly, it's a very hectic drug. If you fall pregnant on this, your baby's gonna have issues, or that's one of the warnings. Your skin gets worse before it gets better, is what they say. Don't pop your pimples because they'll scar. And I scratch my face when I'm stressed. I literally scratch my pimples. I haven't scarred because I'll use aloe vera and I'll use really natural things that just help get my skin back and healed really quickly. This is not something that I wanted to do. I cried all the way to the pharmacy, to the chemist, the whole evening. Honestly, like I cried. Just this little strip over here, I just was so upset that I have to do this. I'm on my period as well, which doesn't help. These pills right here have caused so much depression in other people. I honestly thought that this video would be a lot easier to make than it has been. I thought it would be like 5 minutes, just quickly chatting to you guys and then cool, edit, post. And it hasn't been like that at all. It's actually been a lot harder than I anticipated. And I'm trying not to get emotional because I am emotional at this point. It's taken a long time for me to actually go and get the medications that I've been prescribed and then taking it and seeing the process through. I've just started taking the tablets. I've taken 1 so far, but when you've watched this video I've taken 3. I'm scared. Like I'm really scared. And this is just not something that I saw myself doing this year. But yeah, I wanted to share with you guys what I will be doing, like the precautions that I will be doing, so I can help this process be a little bit easier on myself and not something that will be too detrimental for me in the long run, because this is a very scary thing that I'm doing. So what I wanted to say was, honestly, my number 1 is Bepanthen. I heard that your lips get really dry, cracked, nasty when you're taking these things, and I'm scared as hell. I'm so scared. So this is my number 1 go-to. Don't ever use the Bello, the whatever, like that stuff doesn't work, okay? Lip ice is not meant to actually help your lips. Lip ice, they make that stuff so you buy more lip ice, okay? It's like drugs. They make drugs so you buy more drugs because you need to use the drugs to get, you know, it's a whole thing. People make things so you can buy more of the things, okay? Whereas this actually helps you. It locks in the moisture. It's good for you. Use this on your lips. This is what I'm going to be using. I'm staying far away from the bellow. Don't trust you. Like literally the panthen is the only route that I go with these kinds of things. Yeah, so my lips, if they are cracked, they are dry. I'm gonna be using this till the day I die, I swear. If this is ever off the market, I'm gonna be sad because this is the only thing that's ever worked for anyone. But then with my skin, because I actually have dry skin already, and they're saying, you know, use a lot of sunscreen, protect yourself from the sun, blah, 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 blah. I'm not really going into the sun anyway, but what I am doing with my skin to make sure that it is hydrated is I'm using the anti-wrinkle eraser oil, and this one is the Rosehip Healing Facial Serum. And the Rosehip is actually really good. I use this one like directly on the acne areas because it has a lot of vitamins in here which are good for your skin. So if anybody else is struggling with their skin, doesn't know whether or not they should be starting this journey, I've just started and I'm scared as hell, okay? I'm terrified, honestly. I got a huge headache with the first tablet that I took. I had to take a nap. I was so drained. I was so tired. I'd also just was crying the day before. I was not okay. And it's not an easy thing to admit, like to say your skin is at a point where you don't know how to help it, you just don't know how to get it better, and you're tired of having it look a certain way. I'm just gonna wrap up this video now and just say, ask for help. I'm a Virgo and I don't like to ask for help, but in times like these, I've just really had to learn how to get over myself and just say, you know what, you're gonna be fine. It's okay to be vulnerable, it's okay to be soft, it's okay to let people in, let people see you like this, let people see your insecurities and just help you get through them. I'm a very emotional being. These past few days, wow. Whew. I don't want to be taking these things. I want to think that I'm stronger without it, that I can fix my problems without these things. I just haven't been able to. This is what I'm doing now. And I hope that if you guys are struggling with the idea of medication, with trying to do these things yourself, you're not alone. I don't know how other people do it, how other people are just like, yeah, I'm gonna do these things, and like I look at them and I'm like, that is so brave. Teach me. And I think that's one thing that I'm trying to do is really just overcome any fears that I have and just keep moving forward and just keep trying to be the best version that I can be. That's all we can do. Honestly, not all of us are the same and we're not built to be the same. If I'm somebody that struggles with the idea of these kinds of medications, that's me. If somebody relates to that, awesome, but it's scary. It's scary doing all these things and not knowing if it's gonna get worse, if it's gonna get better, what people are gonna say. I'm so scared. My birthday's coming up and I'm so scared that around my birthday it looks worse than it's ever been. Wish me luck. And if you're going through the same thing, I'm praying for you. I'm praying that you have the strength to just keep getting through your situation, that it will get better. And if you're struggling to get through your mental state and trying to get that stronger, you're not alone. Okay, just stay strong. You've got this. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope that you have an awesome week further. Bye.